The 2025 NFL Draft is back again, but this time it's tonight, and I have a mock again. All right, that's all we got. All right, here we go.
With the first pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cam Ward, quarterback, Miami.
Again, there's no shock here. Again, may I remind you about the Shedeur and Travis meetings that were canceled because they clearly saw something in Ward.
With the second pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Travis Hunter, wide receiver and cornerback, Colorado.
Another guarantee at this point. When you extend a man like Myles Garrett and you still need help on the corner and wide receiving standpoint, I mean, yeah, obvious pick here.
With the third pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Abdul Carter, defensive end, Penn State.
The Giants can afford to skip on quarterback at least in the first round while we got Russ and Jameis at the helm. And besides, a talent like Abdul Carter could just put fear into any quarterback he faces off against. Okay, this one's just for fun.
The New England Patriots have traded the number 4 pick to the Las Vegas Raiders. With the 4th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Ashton Jeanty, running back, Boise State.
You're probably asking yourselves the same question. Why would they need to trade up at this point? I'll tell you exactly why. Jacksonville all of a sudden became favorites to draft Jeanty at number 5. So as a way to ensure Jeanty is in their laps, having this little fun trade-up would be funny to me. Very high chance he'll go still at number 6, though, because, yeah, sometimes rumors are just rumors, but oh my god, if Jeanty goes to Jacksonville, that would be kind of funny and shocking.
With the 5th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Mason Graham, defensive tackle, Michigan.
No reason to change this. With the now rumored Jacksonville pick being off the board, Mason is back on their laps.
With the 6th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Will Campbell, tackle, LSU.
Now we're deferring from the last time. Rather than trading way down, the Patriots can just trade down a couple spots and still take the best offensive lineman in the draft.
With the 7th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Armand Membu, tackle, Missouri.
Now that the Jets don't have the luxury of taking the best tackle available, Membu is still a very highly touted prospect.
With the 8th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Teteron McMillan, wide receiver, Arizona.
Without the stress of the 49ers trading up this high, due to Membu going number 7, the Panthers can still sit tight and take the best full receiver in the draft.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Shedeur Sanders, quarterback, Colorado.
Well, the stock has just been dropping a lot for Shedeur, so the Saints don't even need to trade up at this point. With Derek Carr being injured for probably most of this season, Shedeur would be perfect for the Saints.
With the 10th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Jalen Walker, defensive end, Georgia.
There's no reason to change anything here. Bolster this defense and we'll just have a ball with these Bears.
With the 11th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Kelvin Banks, tackle, Texas.
With Banks available at 11 and the other two are not, the Banks pick would be perfect for the 49ers. Okay, this one's just for me.
The Dallas Cowboys have traded the number 12 pick to the Arizona Cardinals. With the 12th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Will Johnson, defensive back, Michigan.
With Will still on the board, Arizona snipes him at number 12 right in front of the Miami Dolphins. Our pass rush is getting better now that Josh Sweat's under center, but it doesn't hurt, I guess, in the second round. So we can just afford to skip on that and go for defensive back, which has been a kind of weakness for the Cardinals for a while.
The Miami Dolphins have traded the number 13 pick to the Cincinnati Bengals. With the 13th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Michael Williams, defensive end, Georgia.
It was quite literally a last-minute decision on whether or not Arizona was taking Michael or not. Since Will is now a Cardinal, the Dolphins can afford to trade back and give Bengals the opportunity to take the next defensive end off the board, and to piss off Falcons fans who were hoping he would slide.
With the 14th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State.
There's no reason to change this. Quite literally a prime opportunity for the Colts to get themselves a really good pass catcher. Maybe they can actually clinch the playoffs if Richardson can actually, be a good quarterback for once.
With the 15th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Mike Green, defensive end, Marshall.
Now that the Falcons' current pick that they were planning on is now gone, they could take whoever the best one is available, and right now that's Marshall's Mike Green.
With the 16th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Matthew Golden, wide receiver, Texas.
Once again, the Texas receiver lands in a Texas team. Dallas will have a lot of fun with Golden under center. The guy is speedy as hell, and you know what? That's all they really need is another pass catcher, because with Cooks gone, we can have another man on this team that will indeed cook.
With the 17th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Jahdae Barron, defensive back, Texas.
Well, there's news about Jalen Ramsey being shipped off. To where is unknown, but honestly, the Dolphins should take a defensive back if a tackle isn't available.
The Seattle Seahawks have traded the number 18 pick to the Minnesota Vikings. With the 18th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Malachi Starks, safety, Georgia.
Once again, I bring up the offensive line talent being kind of slim near the late teens. Rather than having the Seahawks reach for either Booker or Simmons, they can allow the Vikings to trade up and take the best safety off the board.
With the 19th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Shamar Stewart, defensive end, Texas A&M.
Talk about a steep slide in the draft boards. With Shamar's value now being lower than Michael and Green, Tampa can have a field day and take the best defensive player available in Shamar Stewart.
With the 20th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Omarion Hampton, running back, North Carolina.
Nothing needs to be changed here. With the only other team needing a running back possibly being the Steelers, the Broncos could just easily be safe and take their guy here.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have traded the number 21 pick to the Los Angeles Rams. With the 21st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jahad Campbell, linebacker, Alabama.
With the Pittsburgh Steelers' original pick, Kenneth Grant, dropping in the stock, it could be the Rams that could just trade up and still take the biggest steal of the draft.
With the 22nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Colston Loveland, tight end, Michigan.
Once again, Harbaugh reunites with Loveland. I know people have him going way higher because people think the Jets will take Warren, and for that matter, the Colts will draft Loveland. However, considering the Jets don't take him in this one, that leaves Loveland to drop significantly to the Chargers.
The Green Bay Packers have traded the number 23 pick to the Houston Texans. With the 23rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Josh Simmons, tackle, The Ohio State.
All of a sudden, Simmons became the best offensive lineman available now because Booker just decided to dip in the rankings. And while the Seahawks were hoping that Simmons would still be in their spot, the Texans just gave them the big middle finger and decided to snatch him right before the Seahawks pick.
With the 24th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Tyler Booker, guard, Alabama.
Despite the fact that their planned pick was immediately sniped from them, the Seahawks still are okay with taking Booker after all. Just anything to fix that offensive line.
With the 25th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Emeka Egbuka, wide receiver, The Ohio State.
Once again, the Packers can just take Egbuka and even take a little bit of extra value out of it, considering the Texans probably just gave them like a fifth, but it'll still work.
With the 26th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Walter Nolan, defensive tackle, Ole Miss.
Oh hey, somebody who wasn't in the first video. Yes, with the falling of Kenneth Grant, Derek Harmon and Walter Nolan were skyrocketing.
With the 27th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Derek Harmon, defensive tackle, Oregon.
Since the Ravens brought back Ardarius Washington, the Ravens don't have a need at safety anymore. The best option for the Ravens is to pick defense. It doesn't matter who, it just has to be defense. They are going to be facing a lot of running backs who will actually kill them if they don't take another defensive lineman. I mean, for crying out loud, this year they're going to have to face Jaylen Warren twice, Joe Mixon, Breece Hall, the double running back duo of Montgomery and Gibbs, Kyren Williams, Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Isaiah Pacheco, and Devon Achane. So yeah, they definitely need some help.
With the 28th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Gray Zabel, guard, North Dakota State.
There's no reason to change this one. The Lions will happily take Zabel here because, considering who they're up against, yeah, it's a safe spot.
With the 29th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select James Pierce Jr., defensive end, Tennessee.
Like I mentioned before, the Commanders are basically a shell of what they used to be in terms of defense. With Daron Payne being the only last lineman left for the Commanders now. But the pass rush was a lot more of a need because as much as I would like to have Grant for the Commanders, yeah, What ends do they have?
With the 30th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle, Michigan.
And once again, defensive tackle for the Bills. Since Harmon and Nolan are now gone, the last defensive tackle off the board is Grant. I was thinking about the Eagles trading up in this spot, but honestly, I don't want the Bills to be screwed by the Chiefs once again, so have fun, Bills.
With the 31st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Josh Conerly Jr., tackle, Oregon.
The Chiefs are going to have to settle once again for Josh Conerly Jr. It was either the offensive line or the defensive line, and unfortunately, without any DTs left, they're going to have to settle.
With the 32nd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles select Nick Emenwari, safety, South Carolina.
With the Ravens now no longer needing a safety, the Eagles can snatch one up and replace C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who they traded to the Houston Texans last month. And that will be the end. Let's hope the draft is at least close to most of these picks that I've made, and we'll see what happens. All right, bye.